Scorpio, welcome to your work, career, money tarot reading for August. Let's jump in and see what is on the cards for you. Just before I do, if you wouldn't mind hitting the like button, please do think about leaving me a comment and hitting that subscribe button. I would be very appreciative, as it's all driven on engagement over here. Underneath this video in the description, you'll find the link to my website should you want a personal reading or healing. You can also learn tarot with me. I do have a very immersive tarot course, and you can join my karmic community, follow along on Instagram if you're interested in daily content and different aspects of spirituality. Okay, well, we've got an interesting story here. We've actually got some really beautiful energies here, Scorpio. Yes, we've got a bit of a challenge aspect down here that you would have seen me dig into a little bit more. And yes, I know what that's about now. So we'll do that. We've got the 4 cards for work, career, 4 cards for money, investment, finance, and some oracles down the middle. So let's jump in. I've got Be Bold and Make the First Move as your oracle card. So Emperor is in the reading, and it feels like, you know, you really need to be in control this month, and you need to be, you know, calling the shots. You need to be using your discernment. You need to be following things up, and you need to be taking action, okay? The Emperor is that Aries energy that really wants you to initiate, right, to call the shots. So that's going to be really, really important. It's not a passive month where we're waiting for things to unfold, like we're doing and we're pushing things along. Now I have Quiet Retreat as well. I'll read that one to you. So it's time to disconnect from the outer world so that you can discern and process your true thoughts and feelings from your inner world. Create this quiet time for yourself and you'll have more clarity about what to do next. Yeah, so creating that stillness and silence is really important, because that way we can actually hear the call of the heart, right? We live in an information overload time, you know, whether even that's just being at home, you know, watching TV or scrolling on the phone. It's all information going in. Things really change when you spend time in silence, right? And that's something that's been very, very critical for me in my journey and doing this work, is that I spend a lot of time in silence. I know that's not possible for everyone, but at least just even if you can carve out 30 minutes, you know, go and meditate, go and take a walk, just with your thoughts, you know, no music, no scrolling. It will make such a difference. Okay, I'm going to start with work, career. We've got definitely a correlation here with finance. You would have seen a couple of these cards come out in reverse as I was pulling them. Now, I always take that into consideration when I do read them. So just bear in mind that I've taken that into consideration. So we've got a new opportunity for you, but it's kind of locked up at the moment, right? I think that you're either waiting for a decision maker, you're waiting for some news, or maybe it's just all taking longer than what you thought to be able to sign on the dotted line of this work contract, this new client, whatever it is for you. There is absolutely new potential here that's going to become solid, but I feel like you haven't been able to sort of, you know, realize that fully yet, right? Maybe you're in conversation for a promotion, you know, going up to the next level, winning another contract, achieving finance or something like that. That's what I think the Ace of Wands really, you know, is about for me. It is that new growth. The King of Pentacles is in the challenge, Taurus energy. Now, I feel that the King of Pentacles is probably some kind of authority or decision maker in this process. It could be your boss, the owner of the company. It could even be a client, right, who hasn't quite signed, hasn't quite committed, right? Taurus energy is about the loyalty, the commitment. They might be giving you the runaround. They might actually be responsible for some of this illusionary energy that I see over here in money. It's almost like, I feel like there's a new pay rise or a new contract coming through, and in your mind, you're already thinking about what you're going to do with this money and how that's going to change your life. And that's great, because you should be in that energy because it's calling it in. But just be mindful here, you know, because I feel like there is almost the potential that someone will pull out of something. I don't think they will, but just be mindful of getting all the details here, and that somebody might be a little bit shifty. Okay, that's what I have. So that's the challenge here, is kind of formulating, materializing this. And the Page of Wands is in the in the advice. Now, Page of Wands is usually associated with receiving good news. So I think that you are going to get that news that gives you the Ace of Wands, or allows you to really kind of get a grasp on this and start thinking about, how am I going to move ahead towards this? Like, how am I going to put my influence here, my creative flair, my innovation into this role, or solve this client's problem, whatever it is. I see you, getting the news that is coming. I mean, the outcome is the Ace of Pentacles, and that's like, okay, finally, here you go. We've worked through all of the details, and we're finally going to sign with you or give you that role. Okay, so I do think that it's coming, but I think somebody's really hard work here, or giving you the runaround, or really making you prove yourself as well. And I think it's just taking a really long time. Now, be bold to make the first move. If there's anything that you can influence, follow up, just make sure that you're continuing to take action on your part, because there could be something that you can give into this or offer that's going to influence them. Okay, so yes, I see that there is a new opportunity, a golden opportunity here with your name on it, but someone's playing hardball with it. Okay, over to money, investment, finance. Everything was looking amazing until I got down here and I got this sort of energy. 7 of Swords, the Devil, and the King of Wands. So I think we have to be mindful of somebody here who might be in control of money. Right, somebody here who's showing up as a King of Wands, which could be, it's a Leo energy, or somebody with the characteristics of being quite strongly in control, quite strongly in leadership here. Look, it could even be your partner, right? Or it could link into this situation here. Capricorn energy with the Devil, Sagittarius with Temperance, Aries with the Emperor. So somebody might have a self-serving agenda here when it comes to finance or your finances. So be mindful of that. But I see you in Emperor mode here, Scorpio, which is somebody who is seeing what's going on and somebody who's in control. And if you are feeling a little bit powerless when it comes to finances, or with a financial decision maker, or somebody who's in control of it, really step into that power, call the shots here. It feels like there is some calculated moves that you can make, but you need to make them with the energy of the King of Wands, with vision, with discernment, right? And maybe it links to this Ace of Wands, this opportunity here. And the Devil energy could be, like I said, that you've been promised this pay rise or promotion, and you might have already assumed that it's coming and gone off and spend a big chunk of money. Like the Emperor might have been, oh, well, this is going to make me an emperor. I'm going to go and put a down payment on that car, that house, right? Or, buy that thing that I've been really wanting. I think that you need to hold off until you get the Ace of Pentacles, until you seal the deal, okay? That is what I think this energy is, right? Because otherwise we can really 7 of Swords ourselves. We can sabotage something else, and we can also maybe put a lot of stress and pressure on our relationships, right, if we go ahead and do that. Because the 6 of Wands is an energy of victory, but it's in the challenge position. I think if you play this right, you can absolutely win here, but you need to delay the gratification. That's what's going to make all of the difference, because the advice is temperance, it's patience. Wait till things come into the natural balance, right? Or wait till the balance sheet says you can move ahead with the financial moves, the Emperor making that investment, right? Yes, be bold and make the first move, but it's got to be in the right time, right? Temperance is the divine sweet spot where things line up and it makes sense to move ahead towards. See, we've got the Ace of Pentacles and we see it on the horizon here. It's like, until you've arrived at the Ace of Pentacles, you're still treading water with your finances, and we need to make sure that we don't make big decisions to entrap ourselves, just in case this hardball person, for whatever reason, pulls out of this. Now, I don't think that they will, but they're taking longer. And in the meantime, you might be needing to pay some debts, some payments, and you don't want to leave yourself exposed here, is what I've got. Okay, so that's why the King of Wands would say, use your vision, use your discernment, see what's going on, hold off, wait for the divine sweet spot, wait till you're at the Ace of Pentacles before you make any major moves. And if you do, you can be victorious here. So that's what I feel. We've got to, like, we're needing things to line up here. Okay, I think they will, but it's taking a bit of time. But ultimately, it's an extremely positive energy. But there is a little bit of a black spot over here to really be mindful of. And of course, Temperance is the Sagittarian energy that says we need to look at the big picture here, right? And not sort of just think, well, on a handshake and a conversation that we've got something until we've signed the contract, until we see the physical, tangible in this instance. That's when we can move ahead and be the emperor and start making moves, right? Be bold and make the first move when it's the right time, and when things are in balance or the balance sheet says that you can move forward. Otherwise, we can do ourselves a major deception here, and we can entrap ourselves in something that maybe we can't afford until we are the leader, until we can step up, until we're promoted, or whatever this opportunity is, the win. So that's what I see for you. And it could even be like an entrepreneurial journey. It's like, until you've got that first win, that first client, make sure that you don't make any major moves. That's what I'm feeling. But the win is absolutely coming. So Scorpio, that's what I have. I'm going to leave it there and wish you the very best with this. If you'd like a personal reading to tune into your specific circumstance, first link down below will take you to my website to check those out. And don't forget to like, share, comment, hit subscribe. I would be really thankful for that before you leave. And come across to Instagram if you are interested in daily content. I'm wishing you the very best for work, career, finance for August. Bye for now.